students. Today we are going to start with the next topic, noble metals. You all have studied about the reactivity series of metals, and we find that few elements in this are very less reactive. They are least reactive like silver, gold, platinum. And these metals are known as noble metals. Silver, gold, platinum are the examples of noble metals. Now we are going to study about them. Now noble metals like platinum, gold, silver, and among these platinum is the least reactive. So it means that these metals, they do not react with air, water, acids and bases and many other substances. And that's why they that's why these metals are known as noble metals. So noble metals, they are least reactive. They do not get affected by chemicals around them, so they do not get tarnished means their shine does not they do not lose their shine, and they do not react with any other substance, and that's why they retain their luster for a very long time. इनकी जो शाइन है वो as such रहती है for a very long time. So that's why these metals are used for making jewelry. So these noble metals, they are highly ductile also and malleable also. Ductile means we can make very thin wires out of them, and we can convert them into very thin sheets. So that's why also we can make these ornaments out of these noble metals. So why they are used for making jewelry? They are used for making jewelry because they are ductile, they are malleable, they do not react with air, water, acids and bases. They retain their luster for a very long time. Now even dentists also use the platinum. Platinum is used in dentistry and in making scientific instruments also. The reason is that it do not react. It is least reactive metal. Then pure gold, if we talk about gold which is used in jewelry and is very common, so pure gold is very soft and we cannot make jewelry out of it. अगर हम प्योर गोल्ड से ज्वेलरी बनाएंगे then it gets deformed, its design will get deformed or it will break very easily. So in order to make jewelry, gold is often made hard by adding silver or copper to it. So it means pure gold is not used for making jewelry. उसमें हम कुछ सिल्वर या कॉपर को ऐड कर देते हैं so as to make it hard. So and the purity of gold is expressed in the terms of carats. So gold की purity कैसे express करते हैं हम? In the form of carats. Now let us see what is carat. Suppose if we have 24 parts mixture of gold with other metals. So suppose we have a piece of gold mixed with other metals. So this is a piece of gold which has some other metals also. So it is a mixture of gold, copper and silver. ठीक है, ये अदर मेटल्स में आ गए ये दोनों. सो इनका ये मिक्सचर है और इसके अगर मैं 24 पार्ट्स कर दूं, इफ आई डिवाइड इट इनटू 24 पार्ट्स. सो अब मैंने क्या किया, इसको मैंने 24 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया. सो मैंने क्या लिए, 24 पार्ट्स of mixture of gold, copper and silver. So I have taken 24 parts of mixture of gold, copper and silver. ठीक है. Now if out of these, इनमें से अगर मैं 24 parts, ये जो 24 parts है उनको मैं रिप्लेस कर दूं, ये ना 24 पार्ट्स, ये हो गया 2 पार्ट्स रह गए मिक्सचर वाले, और इसके जो मैंने ये जो पार्ट्स हैं 24 में से 22 पार्ट्स मैं प्योर गोल्ड के ऐड कर दूं. मतलब मैं इसमें से ये मिक्सचर वाले जो इम्प्योर गोल्ड है उसको हटा दूं और उसमें उसकी जगह 24 पार्ट्स में प्योर गोल्ड के लगा दो, ऐड कर दो, तो अब ये जो गोल्ड बनेगा, दैट गोल्ड विल बी 22 कैरेट गोल्ड। इस गोल्ड को क्या बोलेंगे? 22 कैरेट गोल्ड। मीन्स इतना पार्ट तो इसका प्योर है, लेकिन इसमें ये जो पार्ट्स हैं ये मिक्सचर है गोल्ड, कॉपर और सिल्वर का। सो अब इस पूरे मेटल में हम ये सारा कुछ मेल्ट करके मिक्स कर दिया, अब ये जो गोल्ड बनेगा इसका, दैट विल बी 22 कैरेट गोल्ड। मीन्स in this 22 carat gold we have 22 parts of pure gold in 24 parts of mixture of gold, copper and silver. Similarly अगर 18 carat gold है तो 18 carat gold means 18 parts of 18 parts of pure gold, pure gold in 24 parts of mixture of gold, copper and silver. So I hope you will now understand what is carat. Carat means जितने भी कैरेट्स आपको दिया जाएगा उतने नंबर ऑफ पार्ट्स प्योर गोल्ड के हैं उसमें, एंड रेस्ट इन द 24 पार्ट्स ऑफ मिक्सचर ऑफ गोल्ड, कॉपर एंड सिल्वर. Now next topic is uses of metals, alloys and non-metals. In this, uses of common metals. Here we have here in the book we are discussed with four main metals, that is iron, aluminium, copper and silver. Now iron. Iron is most widely used metal and it is used in cooking vessels, water boilers, stoves, toys, tools, pipes, agricultural implements, chains, wires, nails, bolts, electromagnets and so on. Aluminium. Aluminium is a very light metal. That's why it is used for making aircraft bodies, and it is also used in for making cooking vessels also. Its thin foils are used for packaging of food and medicines. Then copper. Copper is most widely used metal in making electric cables and electrical goods. जितनी भी इलेक्ट्रिक वायर्स हैं वो सब कॉपर की बनती हैं, and it is also used for making cooking vessels also. Next is silver. Silver is used in making, you all know, jewelry, decoration pieces, tableware, etc. And because silver is highly malleable, highly malleable means इसकी बहुत thin sheets बन सकती है, that's why silver foil is also used in decorating food items. many times आपने देखा होगा कि जो मिठाइयाँ होती हैं उनके ऊपर सिल्वर का वर्क लगाया होता है, so that is actually silver only. सिल्वर की फॉयल उस पर डेकोरेट करने के लिए लगाई गई है. नेक्स्ट, सिल्वर इज़ अ वेरी गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, लेकिन इसको यूज़ नहीं करते हैं इलेक्ट्रिक वायर्स में बिकॉज इट इज़ एक्सपेंसिव. सो और सिल्वर एंड गोल्ड वायर्स आर यूज्ड इन हाई प्रिसिशन इलेक्ट्रिकल कॉन्टैक्ट्स इन कंप्यूटर्स. मीन्स कंप्यूटर के जो पार्ट्स होते हैं उनमें हम सिल्वर और गोल्ड की वायर्स को, सिल्वर और गोल्ड के इलेक्ट्रिकल कॉन्टैक्ट्स बनाए जाते हैं. दैट्स वाई दैट ऑल्सो इंक्रीजेज देयर कॉस्ट. And because why they are used, because these two are very good electrical conductors. So thank you students, today this much only. Read this part and learn it also. Thank you.